When I was 8 years old, we got a dog. It was a golden retriever and it was a female. We named her Harley. She was very friendly and loved by everyone. Harley had a litter of puppies, 3 girls and 2 boys. One of the boys had a really short tail, like shorter than the others. And when he walked, he kind of dragged it on the ground. We used to laugh at him and say he was a little worm because he always tried to lick our faces. So we couldn't get mad at him. One day we were playing outside and I kicked a ball. It went over the fence and into Mr. Williams' yard. Mr. Williams was our neighbor and he wasn't very nice. His dogs had gotten loose many times and chased us around the neighborhood. So my dad went over the fence to retrieve the ball. Mr. Williams came out and started yelling at my dad. He said that if he ever saw him in his yard again, he would call the police. My dad just kept apologizing and said it would never happen again. And then he let him in to get the ball. A few minutes later, all 5 of the puppies got loose and ran next door. Dad quickly grabbed 2 of them, but there were still 3 on the loose. I started to cry and asked what we were going to do. Was Mr. Williams going to take them away or hurt them? My dad said he would be okay and that he would bring them back. Then he went over the fence. We heard barking and then silence. Where are they? Are they okay? I thought. Then I saw Mr. Williams come out of his yard. He had one of the puppies in his hands. It was the little guy with a short tail. He was crying, but he was alive. Then another one of the puppies came running. It was one of the girls. She had a big muddy paw print on her chest. She licked my dad and then ran off. But where was the last puppy? My dad went back over the fence, and we waited and waited and waited. The sun started to go down, and I was scared and getting very angry. What if Mr. Williams had taken her away? What if she never came back? I wanted to go find her, but my mom held me back and said, "No, you can't. Your dad will bring her back." I knew she was right, but I was worried sick. Finally, my dad came back with the last puppy. She was dirty and scared, but she was okay. Then he told us what happened. Mr. Williams had called animal control because he was afraid of dogs and couldn't keep the puppies. Animal control had taken 2 of them, but he gave us back the little guy with the short tail. He said that maybe because he was smaller, the other dogs didn't want to play rough with him. Maybe that's why he has such a short tail. I don't know. I don't know why he has a short tail, but I sure do love it. That night before we went to bed, I gave the puppies extra treats and made sure they were all warm and cozy. I was so grateful to have my little worm back. He licked my face and snuggled close to me. I think he knew how much I had missed him. When the other dogs grew up, they became great mothers and had many puppies of their own. The little guy with the short tail grew up to be a big, strong dog. He never stopped licking people's faces, though. Maybe that's why he was the best dog in the world. The end.